Wow. Woo! Sorting a Gaylord of CDs without a Gaylord dumper or a tipper 101, according to Marshall Bookman. I am probably more than halfway through, about 2/3 or so through this Gaylord. It was pretty full. It was about up to here. So I've already found probably 20, 25 CDs for Amazon. And I've put quite a few aside, priced quite a few for eBay as well. So here's basically how I do it. So the Gaylords are 4 feet tall. I'm almost 6 feet. So if you can see here, it comes up about my sternum here. For me, even, I can just reach in. When it's full, it's easy. You can just grab off the top for quite get a lot, hundreds and hundreds of CDs. And then when you start to get further down, you've got to lean in. So what ends up happening is the box sometimes will fold over, which helps. And I can lean almost all the way down to the bottom of it. If I'm able to push over the box enough here, fold it over enough. So here's the thing. I'm doing this by myself. And if I had someone helping me, I could, we could both pull CDs out and stack them, and then I could scan them, or he or she could scan them, whatever it is. So basically, somebody would scan them, and then somebody, after they were scanned, would sort them accordingly. So we'd go through them to make sure the CDs are there, check it real quick. And if it has wear, put it to the side to be resurfaced. And then they need to be sorted. They need to go into genres, or they need to go into artists or groups. In my head, I know where they go, right? So I would have to train somebody. But anyway, assuming that everyone's all trained, they would start doing that. So within if we were to work together for 3 or 4 hours, we could probably get through a Gaylord. By myself, I can take all the CDs out within a few hours, within 2 to 3 hours, and stack them up without scanning them. And then scanning takes at least that amount of time just to scan. And then you have another couple hours to go through them to sort them. So that's kind of how it works for me. So I pull them out, and then these actually are down on the ground because these are audiobooks, a few DVDs, some software, random stuff. So I'll go through that at the end. And then what I do is I come over here and I stack them as many as I can on the table, so I still have room to sort. And then I'll go through with my scanner and I'll scan them for Amazon, just for Amazon. Certain ones, just based on my experience, jump out for eBay. And if they're no good on Amazon, I will put them to the side. And then once I'm done with all those piles, I will look those up. It's not usually too many. The ones that really stand out, right? Individually. I won't deal with the lots yet. And then once I do all that, I stack them up. And then I bring them over here, and I've started stacking them. I actually did about half the Gaylord without doing this. I would actually scan them, and then I would go through the stacks and sort them out. That's what all of these are over here. All of these are genres. And so we've got Vietnamese language. I got a bunch of those in here. Big band, we got nature, Spanish. This is classical. What is this? Oh, this is gospel. This is all for eBay, actually, right here. I've already priced all these out for eBay. So I'm going to get quite a few more for eBay. Christmas, anyway, a lot more jazz. So there's a bunch here. I know the ones that have sold well for me, so those are the ones that I usually just put aside for. There's certain genres that haven't done well, so I don't bother with those, like soundtracks, for instance. What I have done, though, I've actually made a soundtrack pile here because, well, Footloose doesn't really count, but some of these are, like, I never heard of this one, Price of Glory, Legends of the Fall, I heard of that, The Doors, The Dead Man on Campus, A Smile Like Yours, there's a chorus line. So there's stuff in here that might be a little less well known, and so I'm gonna try and do a soundtrack CD lot with not such popular movies, that everybody has seen and that type of thing. Anyway, so those are the kind of things that going through my head. So basically that's it. Today it is, what is it now? Close to 10 a.m. So today, by the end of the day, my idea is that I will finish scanning everything for Amazon and putting those aside for eBay. And if it goes well, I'll be able to get an FBA shipment out today. If not, it won't be till Monday, but we'll see. So I'll at least have all of them put to the side, and I can have a small shipment. So if you can see here, these are all FBA, and these are merchant fulfilled. So not too many. This has not been super plentiful, but there are some higher priced ones in there. So I probably should make at least a couple $100. I'm totally guessing here. I could find a ton more. But hundreds, maybe $200-300 for between merchant fulfilled and FBA. And I got these Gaylords for $100 each, which is cheaper than normal. So that plus eBay, and then plus all the CD lots. And then I'm gonna put out a bunch of them, like these are alphabetical down here. I'm gonna put those out for the local sale that I'm gonna have in a week. So let's keep going. You hear that? It's raining. It's actually hailing. You can hear the hail. It's 2:30, 2:25, and it got really dark. So the sun doesn't go down for a few more hours. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but apparently it's going to rain today too. So let's see, where am I? I've managed to fill up all 3 of my trash cans. And now I'm on to postal box there on the ground. That's all I have left. It's not too much. I'm gonna try and knock it out. Get to all the Amazon CDs. Finish up. Boom, I lifted a Gaylord full of CDs up on top of another Gaylord full of CDs. No, this one is actually empty. That's the one I just finished. And put the pallet here, etc. So it's out of the way. So I freed up all this space, which is really nice. I have this one left, which is full. This one, which is half full. This one is almost full. And then the one that's sitting on top of is pretty full. I think it's about half full or so. So between all of those, I've got another 3 to go. Let me show you what I got here. So these 2 piles are for FBA and merchant fulfilled. So this is merchant fulfilled, this is FBA. And I was able to pull out 40 items for FBA and 18 for merchant fulfilled. So 58 total items. And then this pile over here, this tall one here, all the way down, was actually 41 items. Some of them are individual items. Some of them, like this, are a lot that I'm gonna put up for a buy it now price. So what is that, 80, 90, 99 products or items that I pulled out of the Gaylord between eBay and Amazon. So not bad. In the past I've pulled out as many as, or over 100 for FBA and as many as 60 or 70 for merchant fulfilled out of one Gaylord. So sometimes the Gaylords, like with book Gaylords, they vary as to the quality and what you're gonna find. Also, my criteria has changed a little bit, where I won't send certain things in based on the profit and based on how many other sellers are on there and the types of sellers that are on there that I recognize their names and I know that they love to drop the price to the point to where they're going to make $1.50 or even lose money. So I try to stay away from those listings when there's even 1 or 2 of those people on there. And if that's you, I don't understand what you're doing. But even if you have 5,000 items in there and you're making 50 cents an item. But anyway, so that's not bad. So the other thing that I'm doing here, so these I put to the side. These are actually series of CDs. So these are sounds of the 70s. These go for good money as a whole series on eBay. Now that's what I call music. I'm trying to get together those. Here's another one, Hit Parade. There's another 70s one, Time Warner or Time Life. And then this one is the 20th Century Masters Millennium Collection. I've got a bunch of those. Reba McEntire, B.B. King. So anyway, you get the point. I put those to the side to build up the individual sets. And when I get close to or an entire set, then I'll put it on eBay, and a lot of times those will go for some really great money. The other thing that I do is, so these are audiobooks that are no good for Amazon individually or eBay, so I'm going to go through those, make sure they have all the discs, and then they're not all scratched up, and I want to put those out for my local sale that's going to happen in a week. So I didn't pull too many audiobooks, but a good amount. And then another thing that I've started doing, which is not a lot of money, but it's as I'm throwing away the discs that are no good, or the ones that are missing discs, the ones that I know I can't sell, that aren't worth my time, I'll pull out the artwork, and I'll put them all to the side, and then when I'm done, I'll do a lot of CD art, inserts, artwork, etc. I've sold 2 or 3 lots already, not for much money, but at least I'm able to make a little bit extra money off the CDs. It doesn't take too much time. I take like 10, 12 photos, list them for a week, and make something off of them. So I'm trying to make as much as I can off the CDs. And then I'm able to pull some of the covers off here that are in great condition, and I keep those to use as replacements, so I never have to buy the jewel cases, so that's good. That's about it. So I've got 3 more Gaylords to go, but that was pretty good. So this is, here, let me show you. So here's what's left over here. All those is what I still have to go through to pull out the stuff that I can put here for my local sale, and then into genres. So most of this stuff here, except for this one, is based on genre. And then I'm going to list those. I'll put some of them out for the local sale, but I probably won't have enough space for all of them. And then what I'll do is, after the sale, a lot of stuff doesn't sell clearly. And what I've done here is, as you can see, there's a lot of space here in the CDs, in the boxes, and I've sold tons of lots and done pretty well with that. So I'll do it by genre or by artist and group. And that's a really nice way to pull money out of these Gaylords of CDs, because otherwise, individually, these just aren't going to do anything, but at least you can keep them moving, and then that way I can put new inventory out for my next sale. So anyway, my phone's going to die, so thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It's really been fun making videos, and I will see you next time. Please subscribe, and as always, keep booking. Here's something I sold yesterday, Friday. It's Saturday morning, and this is a Christmas CD that I listed back in I guess February. So it's out for quite a while, but it sold for $12.89, so that was nice. But this is the one that was really nice, merchant fulfilled sale. I had this listed since 2017, so it's been actually 2 years and a couple months that I listed this. I actually just went through all of my merchant fulfilled CDs, audiobooks, and books, and pulled out a bunch of them that were no longer viable for a variety of reasons, and this is one that I kept in there because the price was still good. And it's a calculus book, sat for several years, and it sold for $99.99 this morning. So it was an awesome sale. The other offers on the listing are $169 and higher. So I don't remember when I repriced it, when I went through it, if the prices were that high and I just dropped down to 99. But the rank, it was over 5 million. The rank is still not reset after the sale a couple hours ago, so it's about 5,200,000, something like that. So sometimes you just never know. Something could sit for a very long time. Something could sit for a very long time, and then eventually will sell for really good money. And then other things, you just got to get rid of them. And sometimes you just got to wait even longer than 2 years if you have the space and have the patience. But clearly, you don't want to wait that long for too many items. But if those prices are consistently high, then hopefully you can be that next sale.